This Colombian artist perfectly captured Dick Cheney's historical legacy. This is the famous artist Fernando Botero, who was a painter and a sculptor. His signature style is centered around this voluptuous body type, and his work is featured in museums and public spaces all over the world. In 2004, CBS News published pictures of the US Army and CIA sexually and physically abusing and torturing Iraqi prisoners in Abu Ghraib prison. Botero produced over 100 works of art, drawings, and paintings inspired by the horrors that happened. But he didn't simply reproduce the images that were released. In fact, he didn't refer to the images at all. Instead, for reference, he only looked to written word and text, news articles about what had taken place inside the prison. And in stark contrast to the images which featured prominently the torture, these images fixated squarely on the victim, on only the pain and the humiliation they received. When I look at these pictures and I think about the so-called war on terror, it makes me think of the word terrorist. Once that label is put on someone, what are you willing to do to them? How much humanity have they lost? How much terror are you then allowed to inflict upon them? Who can and cannot be defined with that label just because they're wearing a suit or an army uniform when they do it? Dick Cheney and George Bush established these norms, and now it has spiraled to a place that even they became uncomfortable with. It has been turned on our own people.